You know that dad of yours? Can't he ever forget about work? I wish he could just switch it off and take it easy sometimes. But I love him just the way he is. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Mom. Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Play, to what's definitely going to be our final episode of this particular story. As you can see, Hiro's dad was actually here. He gave him some ticket to some ferry or something, but Hiro wasn't really paying attention. Honestly, he doesn't really feel like going where anybody wants him to go today. He kind of feels like just exploring a bit, and there is still somewhere that he hasn't really been to before, and some places attached to it, here in the Hoenn region at least. So he kind of figures maybe it's time to check those locations out. He doesn't really expect there to be a ton of interest there, but still, he might as well. He can go literally wherever he wants at this point, right? So let's head out. And really, Professor, seriously, this can't be happening again. Oh, why if it isn't Hiro? Help a professor out. I've got some Pokeballs in my bag there. Alright, fine. Well, I think I know which one Hiro would go with in a situation like this. My, good thing that Shroomish wasn't as fierce as it seemed. I sure do appreciate you trying to help me out, though. In fact, why don't you keep that Pokemon? I mean, sure, I guess. I already have a Feraligatr, though, man. Thanks. I somehow get the feeling that I will if I stick around here. I didn't even listen to what you said first. There, buddy. So Hiro has a second Totodile now, I guess. That guy, man. He's hopeless. And the Shroomish just walks off with him, which I think is adorable, like it bonded with him. That's a neat little cutscene. Hiro's not going to do anything with his new Totodile. He's still got Jaws. He could train up another Totodile like Jaws too, but he doesn't really feel the need to do that right now. He is, though, going to head off to... Oh, he's still got Jupiter with him. I forgot about that. Which means I guess I'm going to soar. Dear God. He is going to head off to somewhere with a Pokemon PC, though. Probably to get Water Wing back out, just because Fly is more fast and accurate than Soaring. And I'm not concerned with going around and getting all of the legendaries from other regions in this Let's Play, because I'm going to be doing that throughout the other Let's Plays, right? So I'm not concerned with using a sword to get to new locations, right? Let's get Water Wing out, just because Fly is more accurate than Soar. Thanks, it's great. I appreciate that. And also... Oh, there he is. Bye, Jupiter. And also probably Monstro instead of Nipper, maybe, just because he's... Like, I love Nipper, but she's probably on the weaker side in terms of our guys. Just because the path Hiro is going to be exploring today is a water path, and it might have dive spots. So I'm going to want to be able to dive, right? Alright, let's go in here then to Water Wing and fly to the location I was thinking of. Pacific-Log Town? I thought for sure it was Pacific-Log all these years. Pacific-Log sounds better, right? I'm not making that up. Anyway, let's head there. Hiro kind of dipped his toes into this town when he was looking for stuff along the routes over that direction. And I guess there is technically a Pokemon Center here that we could have gotten monster out of. This is an interesting little place, though. Like, he was definitely in a hurry back then, but he still gotta look around. Oh, I don't care about that. Gotta look around. And this is definitely an interesting location. Like, it's straight up a little town built in the sea. Hello. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Interesting. Where is your grandpa? You're not a grandpa. Who are you? In the Hoenn region, there are 3 Pokemon that represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. They're interesting now. He just had to hide away deep inside a cave. That's the story I heard when I was just a little kid. Alright, interesting. Thanks for that knowledge. I guess they recognized me as a trainer, or maybe even as the champion, and thought, hey, let's share this Pokemon fact with this kid who became our champion after moving to this region, like, literally a week and a half ago. That's interesting. So already there's something else adventurous that Hiro might want to do. Hello. The folk of Pacific Log. I'm going to keep saying Pacific Log instead of Pacific Log, because that sounds better to me. The folk of Pacific Log make their living by fishing and diving. I would imagine that's the case. And look, isn't it neat? Our houses are on water. And I was born here, too. That is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool place. And there's just people standing around, chilling out, watching the ocean. Okay, come on, walk around the corner, man. Come on. The sea between Pacific Log and Slateport has a swift running current. Interesting. If you try to surf there, you might end up swept away somewhere else. Interesting. I wonder, then, if there's anything out there in that high current area that no one's found before. Because if it's really that swift, people would avoid it, right? Interesting. This is a very interesting area. Did I go in that house back there? I don't think I did. I don't think it matters. Whatever. Allow me to introduce myself. The Pokemon fan club's most important person, the chairman, is my older brother. I am here enjoying my vacation with Pokemon. Yes, indeed. Ah, your Pokemon. It's clearly very, very friendly toward you. A Pokemon that adoring and adorable deserves a TM like this, no? Got return. Not too bad. That'd be a pretty good move to give to, like Slacker instead of Strength or something, but I still want my HMs for the time being, so I'm not gonna do that. Walk. Fucking Christ. I really wish I had the little thumbstick. I really want the little thumbstick. But I can't have the little thumbstick because I'm not playing this on a frickin' 3DS. God damn it. Alright, let's check out this house too while we're here, because I can. Oh, a lot of people in this one. Hey, Sky Pokemon, Yep. His name is Rayquaza. He's in my PC box. And where did you come from? Yes. Yes? Yes, town? I've never heard of a place like that. Apparently all that Hiro can say is yes and no. It's like Link from the Legend of Zelda series. Yeah. People say they've seen a Pokemon flying high in the sky above home. Yeah, his name is Rayquaza. He's in my PC box. I named him Jupiter. It's a reference you wouldn't understand because I'm from, well, the guy playing me is from Earth. Hi. Would you take this from me? I don't have any use for it. Sure, just fling it my way. Okay. That big stadium over in the Unova region. I always dreamed of standing on the mound there. But no matter how much I hoped and struggled, my abilities couldn't keep up with my ambitions. My dream wouldn't die, but before I knew it, I was a family man in my 50s. Not just for me, but for my family too. It's time for me to wake up from my dream. And you can still start like a local league, man. I mean, guess not, really, because there's really no place for a field here. That sucks. Let me go check out this high current area. Gotta be careful, though. Interesting. There's already an item here. A protein that I don't really care about. Alright. Let's keep going, I guess. I'll probably cut around to anything interesting that I find. There's a guy here who would probably battle me if I asked him, but I'm not really concerned with that. Hey, here's something. A big pearl. Neat. I could sell that for money. And money can be exchanged for goods and services, in case you didn't know. Also, we probably shouldn't have it. We've probably, as a society, outgrown the need for it. But, you know. There seems to be a thing up there, but I can't get there from here, so I'm going to ignore it and assume it's just another protein. I find it super interesting, though, that there are people out here. Like this person, for example. Okie dokie, that's enough rest, gang. It's time for a match. So maybe this area isn't as unexplored as Hiro thinks, or maybe there are people who just like to train out here. Maybe they use the strong currents for resistance training or something? Alright, surf it, please. These guys are way lower level than me at this point, so it's not even really an issue. Boom. Get back in your ball, Swellow. Have I ever lost to a Swellow? Have any of my Pokemon ever been knocked out by a Swellow this whole playthrough? Swellow is not a weak Pokemon. I just think it's funny that my Pelipper seems to be consistently stronger than the Swellows that he fights. Even though he's a Pelipper. I like Pelipper. I don't know why I rag on Water Wing so much. I really like Pelipper. Haha, you played yourself by making yourself fast enough that when you went to attack me, I was still in the air. I planned for that. That was my pro strats. Oh, screw you, man. I don't like you. Please go away. I still haven't gotten rid of Fly for Roost like I planned to, because I'm still using Fly. I'd also like to be able to attack, please. Not that it really matters. I mean, Roost would be helpful in a situation like this, but I don't actually need it. I have like 6 trillion Moo Moo Milks, and I have items that could heal his paralysis if I was really concerned with it. I'm just not, really. Yeah, and he leveled from that. Not bad. I mean, Alteria's give a pretty decent amount of experience. Okay. And he was the only one who leveled. And tuckered out again. Yeah, don't attack guys who are above your pay grade, man. And you'll be fine. Do I have any cherry berries? Yeah, I have a cherry berry. I'll just go ahead and use that. And, did not mean to click there. Moo Moo Milk. Boom. Alright, cool. Let's just keep going this way then, the way we've been going, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Can I, like, guide myself up a little bit there, here and get to those guys? No? Alright. Can get here, though. This guy looks like a dragon trainer. That would be a good experience. The savage tide in this area serves to make us stronger than ever. Okay. Dragon Tamer Aaron. Yeah. Still getting those audio problems, man. Yeah, so Shogun shouldn't be a problem. Let's try out Hurricane, see how much it does. Just for funsies. Nice. I just don't know what my Pelipper's ability is. If I had the option, though, he'd have Drizzle. Like, Drizzle's just a good ability. I don't remember what ability Water Wing's counterpart had in my Alpha Sapphire playthrough, either. Or my original Ruby playthrough, for that matter. Yeah, stop with that shit, please. Stop it. Stop dodging. Stop attacking back. Just let me knock you out. No, because Hurricane gets real good if you have rain going. Boom. Yeah. And again, nobody else leveled. Right. I concede defeat. Good for you, buddy. Keep going this way, I guess? Okay, so here's the end of the current, it looks like. Interesting. So, I'm thinking we probably missed a lot of stuff back there. First of all, just gonna run. Anyway, now that I've run from that problem, let's confirm that we are where I think we are. Yeah, there's Slateport. Okay. So, I'm actually gonna fly back to Pacific Log and take a couple more routes back down this way and see if there's anything obvious that I missed. Alright, so this time we're kind of taking a lower road. I don't know if that'll mean something different in the end, but I think it's worth checking out, you know? Interesting. Already pretty different scenery this direction. And there's an item there. Might as well check it out and check that road sign while we're here, right? Axe Revive could be useful. Assuming that there's anybody left in this entire region who can actually beat me. What does this say? No, just a route sign. I guess people do need to travel this way sometimes. Actually, maybe I should go this way? Because there's this opening the rocks here? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Just more trainers. I'd like to avoid them just for the sake of time, if possible. Because they look... tough enough to be annoying, but not tough enough to be worth my time at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, his Alakazam hurt me a little bit, but he wasn't really an issue. Hey, Slacker leveled again. Good for him. Alright, let's sneak past this guy if we can. I kind of want to go... Let's go right here so we don't have to walk up by him. I'm committed now. Committed to a direction. Interesting. It almost feels like it's guiding you towards something in this area. It's a very interesting area. Oh, hey. Look at this. There's like a big area that the current just kind of curves around. How crazy. It looks like I can dive here. Neat. Oh, this feels real interesting. Like a place you're meant to find, you know? This is the kind of exploration that really thrills Hiro. Interesting. Very interesting. They're inscriptions of some kind, but Hiro can't actually read them. But there is a place to go up here, so you might as well check it out. Crazy. More inscriptions. A lot more. And a big wall in the back? This is interesting. This is the kind of thing that Hiro is very interested in. So let's check something first. No, the inscriptions are all different. Hiro's going to take a second here and see if he can work out what these inscriptions might say. It's strange. The symbols on these almost remind Hiro of the unknown and the fact that they look like hieroglyphs. It seems like there's a wide variety of them and there's almost a numerical sequence to them. How strange. If there's a numerical sequence to them, then it should be possible to work out from context, first of all, whether or not they correspond with letters, and then what letters they correspond with. Hero's going to need a little bit of time. It's interesting. These are literally just translation aids. They go in order, starting, they go in order starting with this one, and spell out the alphabet. Just like the unknown did, but the symbols are completely different. Which means Hiro now has a complete alphabet in this writing. Which means he can read this one now. Might as well give it a look, right? It says, dig here? The little symbol there at the end seems to be mostly superfluous, so maybe it's punctuation. If that's the case, then it definitely says dig here. Can I dig? Yes, thankfully during some of his more recent wandering, Hiro came across a guy who gave him the TM for dig, and Hot Feather can learn it, so Hiro's going to get rid of Brave Bird for the time being in order to teach Hot Feather dig. He can always give Brave Bird back to him later. Let's see if this works. It does. There's another chamber here. Oh, wow. With more inscriptions. A lot more. And this is... wow. These are like legit ruins. It's like people actually lived here at some point. These sections here are like old structures. This is incredible. Since this is writing that seems to be based on the same kind of writing that we use in our current society, says Hiro, starting from the top left and then working towards the bottom right seems the most appropriate. So starting from the top left inscription, it reads, "Long did we live here in this cave." That seems to be the beginning of a story. Let's check this one next. All thanks to the powerful Pokemon living alongside us. Interesting. Where's the next one? This one here? Yet we sealed that Pokemon away alone in the dark? This one's simple. We feared it. If you have the courage, if you still hold to hope. Okay. Open the door, for beyond it the eternal Pokemon waits. Okay. And there's one last inscription up here on the wall. What door? What are they talking about? Okay. First comes Relicanth. Last comes Wailord. So I have to actually restructure my party? Seriously? I mean, I've come too far now to stop. Okay, according to the Pokédex, a Pokemon called Relicanth can be found relatively nearby on Route 130, so I'm going to head out there and try to find that Pokemon there and then come back. Alright, and there we go. I had to be really careful because I realized I probably didn't have anything I could hit it with that wouldn't knock it out. So I had to just kind of chuck balls at it and let it weaken itself with the Rocky Helmet. Let's take a look at this thing's Pokédex entry while we have a second. Water and Rock is very interesting. Relicanth is a Pokemon species that existed for 100 million years without ever changing its form. This ancient Pokemon feeds on microscopic organisms with its toothless mouth. Interesting. So I'm going to call this guy Relic. It may be obvious, but I mean all of the names I give my Pokemon are. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, Relic. Let's put you up front. Thankfully I already have a Wailord. Let's see what happens. Okay. It sounded as if doors opened somewhere far away. How weird. There was a rumbling here, and then 3 distinct, identical slamming sounds, which, if we assume that the rumbling here was some mechanism in this specific ruin triggering something else, then those 3 identical slammings indicate 3 other locations? It's so weird, though, because the inscriptions here said something about a single Pokemon, not 3 Pokemon. It said something about a single door, not 3 doors. So maybe we need 3 artifacts from other locations to open up some final door here? How weird. But, I mean, Hiro's not going to stop this now. He's way too invested, and in his wanderings, and you guys saw one of these in the series already, Hiro has encountered 3 locations which could be related to this place. 3 locations which seemed conspicuously identical. And, like, it's a stretch to say that just because there's 3 of them and they're identical that they're ruins associated with this place. But it's the best lead he's got. To get to the first of them, Hiro has returned to Lava Ridge Town. I think we should probably heal up while we're here. Maybe buy some more Moo Moo Milks? I don't friggin' know. Yeah, I might as well while I'm here. Why not? I'll take a dozen. Got tons of money anyway. I'm also gonna buy some more Ultra Balls while I'm in town because I'm getting the sense that I might need to do some catching soon. Where's the... There it is. Okay, cool. Do you have anything to say, old guy? Hey. This sturdy ability protects Pokemon from one-hit KO moves like Fissure. But that's not all. It also protects the Pokemon when a normal attack was strong enough to have made it faint in one blow. I want to acquire that kind of raging strength of my own as a single man. What does that have to do with anything you just said? Pokemon, blah, 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 blah. Let's just buy a crap ton of Ultra Balls. Why not? I get a single Premier Ball as a bonus. I've got some money things I can sell if I need money. And I can also just, you know, go beat some more trainers. Alright, let's go. Okay. Put the Go Goggles on and head on to the sandy part of Route 111. Let's save real quick. I still have Relic with me. I probably should have put him back in the... That is not the button I wanted to hit, but I will save again while I'm in here because I'm a paranoid sumbitch. I probably should have put him back in the PC when I was there. Let's put Slacker out first, because I can kind of control... Yikes. I can kind of control how much damage he does. And if I'm not mistaken, the place I'm thinking of is down this way. Past this wild Pokemon battle. What are you? Couldn't care less. Here we are. It's open now. Hiro is right. This has got to be one of the places. How crazy. And there's another inscription here. It says right, down, and then use your strength. Interesting. Is this what it means? Could it be this simple? How crazy. Gonna save here, because this seems kind of ominous. Okay. Holy shit. What is that? Are you a Pokemon? It's not moving. What will it do if I try to touch it? Okay. This thing seems pretty dangerous. How much will strength do to it? Strength did make it possible for me to move boulders. Okay. I'm gonna go for a couple of bulk ups and then try strength on it again. I don't want to risk hitting it with anything that would do super effective damage. It's got curse. How annoying. Great. So it's gonna be bulking up while I'm bulking up. Yikes. It's got iron defense too. Are you crazy? It's crazy. Alright, let's just hit it. Try to do as much damage as we can then. Yikes. I mean, I guess I could keep bulking up while it's setting up too, so we max out. So we both max out, and then I'm just doing neutral damage to it? This thing's insane, though. Hiro's never seen anything like this before. Okay, its defense won't go up anymore. Let's keep going. I lost count of my bulk ups, though, which sucks. Though I'm pretty sure I was at full power points, so I can just look at that to tell. Yeah, okay, one more. Now I can start hitting this thing again and whittling it down. Gotta avoid crits, though. I don't want to knock this thing out. Hiro definitely wants to catch this if he can. Though it's so strange. It's such an odd creature. He's not even 100% sure that that's possible. And I think this is probably a good spot to start chucking balls at it. Maybe one more hit to get it in the red. Let's try. It's at this point that I'm worried that if I get a crit, I'll just straight up knock it out. Its speed won't be able to fall much further than this at this point, and its attack won't be able to go much higher, but it's definitely setting up to try to get through my defenses. It's not so much worried about its own defense anymore at this point. Come on. Yes! Okay. What does the Pokédex say about this crazy frickin' thing? Yikes. It's called Regirock. Interesting. The Rock Peak Pokemon. Regirock was sealed away by people long ago, so there must be myths about this thing for the Pokédex to know that. If this Pokemon's body is damaged in battle, it's said to seek out suitable rocks on its own to repair itself. Interesting. The inscriptions did mention an eternal Pokemon. Maybe this is it? Since it seems to be able to self-heal? No, I think Regirock is a wholly appropriate name for this thing. Interesting. So Hiro's hypothesis has been confirmed. The locations he was thinking of are definitely the correct locations. So I guess he should probably go check the other two. This has been a crazy day, man. The next location with one of those ruins, actually you guys might have seen this one too, it's possible at least, is on Route 120. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to heal Slacker real quick. I mean, I guess I might as well keep Relic with me, just in case another one of the crazy puzzles at one of these places requires him for some reason. Right? Anyway, let's get going. I really should be riding my bike now. Oh, apparently the thing I was saying about the mock bike is in one of my previous episodes is wrong. I'm apparently thinking of the bike mechanics from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, which is fun. It's fun to know that I'm getting those games mixed up with this one. This way. Okay, so here we are back where Hiro set up that base that one time, If you go up this way, and if you come up here and dodge these trainers, because I dodged them before when I was up here before, there's an item back there I didn't even see last time. Here's another identical ruin. Can you get to that item without triggering that guy? I don't want to fight him, so I don't care. Anyway. Yeah, let's go in. Another inscription. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Stand. Huh? Yeah, it says stand center, aim to the sky with love and hope and time. What the heck does that mean? That's nothing. Wait, it can't be. It can't mean. Wow, seriously? How crazy is that? And just like the last chamber. This one looks like it's made of metal. Wow. I mean, that shouldn't be too strange, right? There are Pokemon that have metal or metallic bodies, but these just seem so artificial. Guess we should try to catch this one too, right? Once again, as soon as Hiro touches it, it comes to life. The markings. Don't the markings on the various inscriptions look a lot like the eyes on these creatures? How weird. How much will this do? A decent amount. It's got iron defense, though. That's annoying. Probably just keep chipping away at this one, though. Maybe bulk up at least a couple of times to offset that iron defense and prevent it from doing as much damage back to me, though that won't affect ancient power. Still, Slacker's pretty tanky in general. And then just wear this one down like the last one? Regardless of how easy it is for my higher level Pokemon to manage fighting these things, though, they're all very bulky and they seem to have pretty good moves. They're all very powerful. A skilled trainer could really do something with these things. Which is actually part of the reason why Hiro is trying to capture them. He's already seen that some people are a little too eager to use ancient and powerful Pokemon for selfish goals. Alright, I'm not really going to get a better chance at trying to catch it than that. Let's just start chucking balls. This one is really not wanting to stay in the ball, and it's starting to worry me. I kind of half wonder if I'd brought the other ones, or the other one, with me. Would this one be kinder? More willing to come with me? It's probably silly. But they seem like a set, right? Dang it, that was very, very close. Such defense-oriented movesets, though. It's almost like these things were designed to last more than anything else. Maybe somehow... Because I'm assuming there's a third Pokemon. Well, Hiro is. I know there is. Hiro is. Maybe the three Pokemon together are the eternal Pokemon mentioned in the inscriptions? I don't know. It's an interesting thought. This thing's attack is really climbing, and I've only bulked up twice. If it hits me, it could actually do some pretty decent damage. I don't think it has a physical move, though. I think its only offensive move is Ancient Power. Its stats literally can't get higher at this point. I wonder if I could risk attacking it again. I don't want to take that risk, though. I'm pretty sure at this point it's just running through its various setup moves, trying to run out the PP so it can struggle. And if it struggles, that'd be very bad for me. Because it would end up knocking itself out. Try a Great Ball instead, just for funsies. It's not going to work, but still. Let's try. I was gonna say. Alright, I am gonna have to risk attacking it again. I will reset, though, if I have to. It's just a little immersion breaking. Yeah, okay. Seriously? Okay, sure. I got Registeel in a Premier Ball. Anyway, this mysterious Pokemon is called Registeel. It's a Steel type, obviously. It's taller than the other one was, which makes sense because that would put the dots that are its face at roughly the same height as on Regirock. Now, this is all Hiro's observations as he goes through the Pokedex entry. And again, it seems that there are legends or something about this Pokemon because the Pokedex does have an entry for it. Registeel has a body that is harder than any kind of metal. Its body is apparently hollow. No one has any idea what this Pokemon eats. I mean, if its body is hollow, it probably doesn't eat anything because it wouldn't have the ability to digest things because there's nothing inside of it. Sounds almost like a robot, which is very, very interesting. And no, I will not be giving a nickname to this one either. Well, that was certainly interesting. Off to the last location. Alright, and the last location is right through here. Bring up the map real quick. We are on the very north end. Well, kind of the middle, I guess. It just feels north because it's not a very long route. We're on Route 105. We're not far away from the dock, from the beach. And you come down here. Don't do that. Hold on a second. Come around this. And up here is another ruin, and it is also open. Very interesting. This one doesn't make sense to be water type. Ice type, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Like, oh yeah, there's like snow in here. Obviously, I already know. Hiro doesn't. Alright, let's see what wisdomous puzzle this wall has for us. This one literally just tells you to stand still for a little while. Alright, sure. It didn't exactly say how long to stand still. Like, at all. Like, it mentions until time passes you by twice, or something like that. Hero's already forgotten he's been standing here for a while. That could mean 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days. Luckily, he's got a lot of berries and moo-moo milks. Do I have to face the wall? Do I have to stand? Can I, like, turn around and lean against the wall, or maybe sit back against it, take a nap? Or do I just have to... Oh, never mind. We're good. Alright, let's go. And more snow, and an icy creature. Very much like the others. How interesting. Alright. Once more with feeling. And then the audio does that at the most inopportune time. Great. Alright, Slacker, let's hit this one and see how much damage your strength does to it. Should do more than the last two, I would imagine. Yeah, significantly. Ooh, this one has like an actual physical attack move. That could be problematic. Did Regirock have that too? So I'm pretty sure Registeel just had 3 setup moves. And then Ancient Power, right? He had Curse, Amnesia, and Iron Defense, and then Ancient Power. Anyway, it's already down in capture range, so let's just chuck Ultra Balls at it. Oh, just FYI, the Premier Ball I threw at Registeel and caught him in it, I literally only threw it because I was bored of throwing Ultra Balls and decided to just run through my other Pokeballs. And that was the last one. The last Premier Ball that I had of 2 was the one that caught him. Which I think is just hilarious. Caught him in what is effectively a regular Pokeball. This could take a while. I like his little feet. How he's just kind of standing on, like, little icicles. It's pretty neat. I like, of all the Reggies, out of character, obviously. This is me, AJ, talking. Out of all the Reggies, I like Regice's design best. Come on. Yeah, alright. That didn't take many attempts at all. Not like full attempts, but attempts at throwing the ball. I didn't have to reset on this one. I'm still bummed that I had to on Registeel. Alright, this one is called Regice, not Regice. There's just one I there. For once, I'm actually 100% sure I'm right about how to pronounce the thing. It's just Regice. And it's 5'11", it's about more on par with Regirock's height, which is weird because it looks like its face, like, in terms of its position on its body, is more akin to Registeel's. That's a little weird. Regice's body was made during the Ice Age. The deep frozen body can't be melted even by fire. This Pokemon controls frigid air of negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit. That's insane and sounds like one of those things that the Pokédex says about a Pokemon that can't possibly be actually true. But maybe it is. This thing is pretty mysterious. And again, I will not be giving a nickname to this thing. So crazy. This has been a crazy day in Hiro's life, even more so than most of the other days in Hiro's life. And he doesn't really know what to make of this. I guess he should probably head back to a PC, get his regular team reassembled. Since, again, there were only 3 Rumbles, and he's been all over Hoenn at this point, and he hasn't come across any other similar ruins. So he's assuming he's got all 3 Pokemon now? That he's explored all 3 ruins now? Heal up real quick just to get my PowerPoints back up and stuff. Take another look at those Pokemon. Because he's looking at his notes right now, which he scribbled on a napkin from that battle restaurant that he visited that one time. Because he didn't have any other paper on him at the time. Which is just my way of saying I wrote it on a napkin when I was doing the translations earlier. Which I actually did. I actually did all those myself. I didn't look them up. I did those. I took the time to do them. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. What was I saying? Oh, he's looking at his notes again, and the inscriptions from that original ruin, which seems to be the one where people actually lived, right? The others seem more like tombs or prisons. Mentioned 1 Pokemon, not 3. Yeah, literally just Ancient Power for offense, whereas the other 2 have Bulldoze as well. Interesting. I'd actually probably get rid of Iron Defense for Bulldoze on Registeel too, assuming you can learn it. But that's beside the point. Oh, they have Clear Body too. I didn't even know that. That's good. He's looking at his notes, and they clearly only mentioned 1 Pokemon, not 3. Which makes him think that there must be another Pokemon somewhere similar to these. Maybe these are even somehow the key to unlocking it. But he has no more leads at this point. So there's really nothing else he can do. It's really kind of disheartening. But at the same time, if he solved the mystery in its entirety today, he'd feel kind of down on himself, you know? This gives him something else. No, that's fine. Go leave the box, please. This gives him something else to look forward to accomplishing in the future. Though I will say right out the gate, even though I as the player know you can get Regigigas in this game, I'm not trying to lie to y'all and say you can't. I'm just, Hiro can't. And you'll see why in the little epilogue at the end of this video. Okay. Hiro is going to look all over the Hoenn region for something else related to these Pokemon or those inscriptions, and he's not going to find anything. He's not going to spend a lot of time on it, because he has the mobility to do that pretty quickly, but he's still going to do it, and then when he can't find anything, when there doesn't seem to be another answer or another piece to the puzzle, he's going to kind of give up, and it's going to be a little depressing for him for a little while. But there would be no point in even trying to show you guys that, obviously. So, this is the end of Hiro's journey in Hoenn. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Guys, the Pokemon Omega Ruby Let's Play is... Let's step outside. This cheery music's bugging me. This cheery music's also bugging me. Let's go find a place with more dramatic music to do this. This seems like as good a place to do it as any. One of Hiro's favorite places in Hoenn, and one of mine. Guys, the Omega Ruby Let's Play is over. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I really, really liked revisiting this game way more than I expected to. And I gotta say, I'm super psyched to revisit the next one, too. I am recording this way ahead of time, so I can't know for sure that I'm going to go directly into my next Pokemon Let's Play after this. We'll see, but there is going to be more Pokemon adventures for Hiro, and I hope you guys will stick around for those, too. In the meantime, though, this has been AJ22, and I will talk to you guys later. And from there, Hiro's adventures in the Hoenn region came to a relative halt. He still ventured around engaging in battles when he could, but just like back home in Johto, once he really got started, it didn't take him long to do pretty much everything that there was to do. Sure, there might have been more ruins about the place that he could have explored. He never did see if that fossil that he found out in the desert meant anything. And there would always be more in the Hoenn region for him to do in the future, of course. In fact, not long after the events of this story, he heard some people mentioning the Battle Frontier, and after getting it confused for a similarly named place back in the Johto region, one that he didn't really spend much time in, he went there and checked it out. He even had quite a bit of fun for a while, conquering several of the various battle installations there and learning about the different battling styles favored within each. Being someone who is interested in ancient ruins, the Battle Pyramid really spoke to him the most. That's the only one where he spent enough time there to win both ranks of symbols. But he did get at least one symbol from each of the other brains, save for the Frontier Brain of the Battle Tower, a young lady named Annabelle, who he never actually met. And while he left with the understanding that he might eventually decide to go back there and explore some more and rack up some more wins, eventually even the gimmicky battle styles of the Battle Frontier stopped interesting him so much. He longed for more adventure, and there simply wasn't much of that left in the region that he now called home. Fortunately for Hiro, though, it wasn't long before the events in his and his mother's lives led to something of an opportunity, a chance for him to once again move to and start over again in another region of the vast Pokemon world. And thus, Hiro's story in the Hoenn region ends with him setting his sights on Sinnoh.